Can you visit a cloud? Where does my poop go? How can I stop feeling scared? Can you sing 2 notes at once? No, really, can you? Comment below if you can. Hi, I'm Kelly Nascimento with Kelly's Reading Corner, and I'm going to show you how you can answer all of your kids' questions. I'm sure you get asked a lot of questions that you don't know the answers to, and Usborne Books and More is here to save you. We have a series called our Lift the Flap Questions and Answers, and we have them for all different age levels, and so I'm going to show you just a few of them today. The first series I'm going to show you is our Lift the Flap very first questions and answers. I have 2 to give you a look at today, but you can see right here that we have tons of titles in this series, so they're going to answer all the questions that your 2, 3, 4-year-olds have. Our most popular is What is Poop? We actually have a few flap books that are amazing to help with potty training, and this is by far our most popular. And what's great about the very first questions and answers books is that they're small in size. There's a lot of flaps on every page, but they're short, simple, very easy to understand. And you'll find flip-throughs of all of these books linked below in the description so you can see every single page of them. And then our newest in our very first questions and answers series is What are clouds? Just really simple answers for those big questions, and cute Lift the Flaps, different shapes and sizes. And let's move into our first questions. So we had very first, now we have first. I'll give you a little size comparison. There's the size comparison. Here's a look at all of our first questions and answers Lift the Flap books. I have 2 to show you today, but you can see that we have a lot in this series. Our first questions and answers are better for your 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and that's because, again, still lots of flaps on each page, so lots of information to keep them learning and engaged on every page, but there may be a little bit more lengthy answers, a little bit more complex topics to answer. Better for getting into that school age to understand. What is a virus is a great one. Make sure you check out that flip through down below to see all of it, but that's so pertinent to us right now. And then what are feelings? Usborne Books and More has so many books about feelings, and a Lift the Flap one is such a great way to introduce information about feelings. You can see this just is defining it for us, and then we're gonna go through different feelings. So happy, sad, angry, and why do we worry, what makes us scared, and ways to deal with our feelings. So what's great about flaps for kids is that it makes complex topics or big topics where there's a lot of information to cover. It puts it into small tidbits of information, really easy to digest. You don't really have to take it all in one sitting. You're not reading loads and loads of text on one page. You're just taking in a little bit at a time. And then as they are reading the books over and over again, they can start to self-quiz if they're a little older. You can start to ask them the questions and see what they think before you open the flap. There's a lot of fun that you can have with flap books. And the last series we have in our questions and answers is questions and answers. So we had very first, then we had first, and now we just have our questions and answers. Again, let me show you the size difference. You can see our questions and answers series is quite a bit bigger and better for our older readers, our school age readers, like 6 and up. It really, for all of our age recommendations, it really depends on your child, so you are going to make the best decision, but we can help guide you. So about 6 and up for these, I would say. And what's great about flap books, let me get into this for a quick second. What's great about flap books is there's a lot of things. It's interactive, it's more interesting for the kids, it's very engaging. They're going to stay on a single page for a longer period of time, so they're going to stay engaged in that book longer. Also, instead of giving information on a page, just text and text and text to
to read, this flap books make information really easy to digest because you're going to learn in just little tidbits, one flap at a time. So it's really easy, an easy way to learn information. So what's cool about our questions and answer series, you just got a sneak peek, is look at that content. So it's going to answer all of those W questions. What, how, why, who, when, which, yes or no, where, and then something that you can do. It puts action into it. So this is music. This is our newest in this series. And these flaps, you can see, look how complex those get. So more advanced information, more technical information, more generalized topics that maybe a younger child wouldn't quite be able to grasp yet. And again, they're bigger. We have really big flaps here. I love that one. If you didn't know, I have a master's in percussion, so I'm really into orchestral classical music. I think it's so cool. I'm like nerding out over that book. Okay, and another one in that series to show you, although let me show you all that we have in the questions and answers series. I love showing this one about plastic because Usborne Books and More actually has a lot of books about recycling, how to help save the planet. It has a book about understanding the climate crisis. So this just goes really well with a lot of our books. And again, it has all of the why questions in here. And I'm going to show you just my favorite page, but again, check out the link in the description to see a flip through of every page of this book. I love that it shows what all of the triangles mean on your recyclables, because what a great simple way to get your kids involved in recycling. So love that. And then again, actionable items at the end here. So there is a look into our questions and answers series. They are fantastic Lift the Flap books because they answer all of those questions that our kids have. Kids really want knowledge. They crave knowledge, but they need a fun, interesting, engaging way to learn all of it. So these books are fantastic for that, and it's great that Usborne Books and More allows kids to be learning about all sorts of things at any age, and trust me, as an adult, you're gonna learn plenty as well by reading these books with your kiddos. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for being a part of Kelly's Reading Corner. If you liked this video and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post a new flip through video every single day, giving you a quick look inside of our books. And then about once a week, I post a more in-depth video where I talk about a particular series or type of book, or I give you a little bit of a look into being an Usborne Books and More consultant. Also, if you liked this and you want to see more non-fiction books, give this video a like. Thanks!